Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing another installment in the luxury Will I Buy It series. But here on my channel, we add a little French twist. So for collections we do want, we say oui. And for collections we don't want, we say non merci. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. As you know, I have my online beauty consulting service, which is where you get the chance to have a one-on-one Zoom session with me. So if you're brand new to makeup and need some advice, or if you already have an extensive collection but just want a fresh set of eyes, go ahead and click the link down below. That is my website. There is a scheduling calendar, so you can go ahead and pick the date and time that best works for you. All right, so Will I Buy It? This is where you and I just pretend that we're sitting at a coffee shop talking about this release and that release and what we're going to spend our money on, because there is constantly so much makeup on the market and I just like to know what's out there, because I do buy a lot of makeup, but I don't buy everything, and it's just fun. I mean, we're here because we like makeup, so let's dive in. The first blog here is Tavia at Chic Profile Official. I will link her and any other accounts that I use in the description box down below as usual. I'm sorry, my upstairs neighbors are a bit loud. They have toddlers at home. So anyway, we have here something from Natasha Denona. This is the Valentine's Kit Mini Crush. So this, I believe, has already launched in Europe, but will be coming out very, very shortly. Apparently, this is already available at Sephora France, Germany, and Italy, but no news yet on Canada and the US. Maybe it'll be in February, but this is a Valentine's Day launch and you can definitely see it. You see the pink vibe, and you know what's so funny? For so long I've always complained that Chanel has done like non-stop red eyeshadow palettes, and now that they're not doing it, I have more of an appreciation. Like now that I'm not seeing red for every single release, I actually have an appetite for it because it isn't thrown in my face all the time. And just looking at this palette here, I think it is so cute. I think it's so beautiful. I don't love the last two shades. They turn a bit dark for me, kind of turns into like a dark red. I kind of wish we had more of the lighter pink colors, but even the swatches on the arm, it is a promo photo, so it's always a bit different than, you know, an actual hand swatch, but it looks really pretty. That top shimmery shade looks so pretty. I don't know what it is. I woke up in a Valentine mood today. I was like, I want pink eyes, pink cheeks, pink lips, pink everything. I'm really into it. So I guess it just goes to show that when it's not always around, that's when you want it. But I would be surprised if this did not come out to Canada and the US, especially because if I'm not mistaken, there's always a Valentine or around Valentine collection for Natasha Denona, like something always in the spring. The only hesitation I have is I tried the mini retro gold, something like that years ago, and it was hands down one of the worst eyeshadows I ever tried ever. It was trash. I had to return it. It was that bad. So as tempted as I am with this cutesy, pinky, ready Valentine Day palette, I don't know. This is a peut-être, maybe, but like realistically, it's going to be a non merci, because I would have to see swatches and reviews that were like earth-shattering. It's the best palette of all time in order for me to pick this up. I'm using eyeshadows that I already own. I'm using the Dior Rouge Trafalgar and the 9 Shadow Cool Tone palette from the Backstage palette today. So maybe I'll just create my own Valentine's Day vibe eyeshadow looks for the next few weeks, because I'm just so inspired by the cutesy pinks and red, but like more pink than red. Like I don't want like a dark red. So Okay, in summation, this is a Non Merci. I've decided Non Merci. Moving on, still at Tavia's page here, we have some new lip products here from Laura Mercier. These are the Laura Mercier lip glass. Interesting. Hydrating Balm Gloss in 15 shades, and this will be launching in Japan first on January 23rd. Now, this will be launched worldwide as well, just in the following weeks. It's interesting, it's called the lip glass. Like, that can mean ice, it can mean ice cream, it can also mean mirror, but it's more like glaze, I believe, because it's a hydrating lip gloss. It's a lip gloss and a balm, and I think it's more just like a lip glaze, like very glossy. It's interesting that it's supposed to be a gloss and some sort of treatment at the same time. It says here that it is a new day lip mask that brings moisture to the lips while delivering a natural luster and sophisticated color. Interesting. So these are all the shades available, I believe, or most of them. There's supposed to be 15 shades, and there are not 15 shades here. I haven't tried Laura Mercier glosses yet. For some reason, I often confuse Laura Mercier and Bobbi Brown. To me, those are two brands that are very interchangeable. They just are very, I don't know, they remind me a lot of each other. The same way that Chanel and Dior remind me of each other, the same can be said with Laura Mercier and Bobbi Brown. All that to say, I find that a lot of the colors that we're seeing here are very nude and natural, which is what I associate with Laura Mercier and also with Bobbi Brown. But I would definitely try these out. I'm certain that they're comfortable. I hope that they're not too slick. I hate when a gloss just like runs all over the place, but you know, a nice lip gloss is nice, especially when it's like super cold outside. So like this is a maybe. I wouldn't get like every single shade, but like maybe one or two, just to see which shade I like the most. So peut-être, maybe. Okay, now switching accounts to Trend Mood 1. They have something new here from Makeup by Mario. So this is the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum. This looks really interesting. So it's a hydrating, melting, glossy balm to drench lips in a dewy-like shine in 7 exclusive shades. Interesting. I like just the packaging. I like this like nudie pink. I don't know what it is, but I really appreciate the packaging. I think it looks sleek and a little bit cutesy, but not too much. And I just like this idea of like a glossy lip balm that's good for my lips and has a little bit of color and tint as well. I think the shades look nice, a lot in like Your Lip But Better, in a nudie pink. I'm certain this would be comfortable. I wonder if this would be at all close or similar, because it says it's a plumping lip serum. So I'm wondering if it has any similarities to the Dior Lip Addict, the Dior Lip Glow Oil, that sort of thing. Like, I like those types of like caring / enhancing lip products. So I'm definitely interested. I want to go shopping in person and actually like see these items and like pick one of these up, because I just want to see what it looks like. I want to see what the shades actually look like in person. And I think that this is already available at Sephora, and a lot of the shades have already sold out. So maybe I can get myself to an actual Sephora in person and see what they have. But this is a we for me. I won't pick up all 7 shades, but like I would definitely pick up one. Probably something more neutral. Like I don't want like a deep berry. I don't want anything too peachy, I think. Probably something very neutral, so like I can wear it and then wear whatever makeup I want afterwards, so it doesn't like interfere with whatever lip color I want. But these look great. This is definitely a we for me. Now moving on to something very interesting. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, and these are the Eyes to Mesmerize in the matte cream eyeshadows. So we have to talk about Charlotte Tilbury Mesmerize matte shadows. These came out recently, and I love the photos. I love the swatches here. Like you see all 5 of them. You have super dark to more light and like very nudie. The center color, the one that's like a taupe shade, is the one color that I think looks the nicest. I love a taupey cool tone look. It's just really pretty. However, we've seen it. We've seen the reviews. I watched Michelle Wong's review, and I don't think these are good. Apparently, they're just not great. I think Morgan Turner also reviewed these, and I think across the board, these are just not great. Apparently, they're just like really difficult to work with. They're hard and like don't really blend well. Just across the board, I have not seen one positive comment or review about these, which is disappointing. But I mean, I'm glad I saw them because I don't want to spend my money on something that's like absolutely terrible. I've done that before with the Natasha Denona palette. That is definitely unfortunate, but I'm so glad that those videos and reviews exist out there. So that's obviously a non merci for me. Like if I know going in that it's going to be a terrible product, I'm not going to buy it just to see. I think it's really unfortunate because part of me doesn't understand how that happened. I mean, it's Charlotte Tilbury. She's a professional makeup artist. And don't they have some sort of like vetting system or systems in place? Like, don't they test these products out? I don't know what happened, but apparently these are just really not great. So I won't be getting them. But I love the idea of a single one and done shadow. I love the idea of a cream shadow, of a matte, of a taupe. Like, I like all of these ideas. The execution is a huge non merci for me. How unfortunate. Maybe they'll reformulate these because even the colors I like. It's very basic, very neutral, but sometimes you need that type of shadow in your collection. So it's going to be a non merci. Hopefully in the future they change the formula, or I'm certain other brands will do something similar or have already done something similar. So yeah, sound off down below if you know of any cream matte single eyeshadows. I know like MAC does the paint pots. Personally, I've never had any luck with the paint pots. It does not matter how much eyeshadow primer I lay down, those always crease on me. So no to a paint pot and no to the matte eyes mesmerize. No merci. Okay, moving on to some Estee Lauder, and we are talking here about a tried and true classic, the Bronze Goddess collection of Estee Lauder. If I'm not mistaken, this has come out for a very long time now. Every summer, it's just their summer vibe, their summer collection. And this is the Bronze Goddess 2022, and I'm seeing lots of blues here, so I'm quite interested. This is the Bronze Goddess Nuit, Night, the Summer Look palette. And so this palette has 9 shadows in matte and satin finishes. I see blue. I see a turquoise. Well, I see like a dark navy. I see, yeah, turquoise, aqua color, and then a lot of neutrals. But you know, the blues got my attention first. It looks lovely. I've never tried Estee Lauder eyeshadows. I don't know what they're like, what the quality is like. I don't know if the Goddess collection is the same or if it's different, but even the compact has that little turquoise gem on the side, and also on the top you can see it has a little bit of blue. I think that's really lovely. It gives me Mediterranean, goddess, summer vibe. Love that. Love that for me. Love that for you. I think that looks really great. So clearly you have some more neutral, like gold, brown shades here, which is nice to have a combination with the blue, but I'm just happy to see blue eyeshadow represented here. And then it looks like there are 2 bronzers. This is the Bronze Goddess Healthy Glow Bronzer. One is called Sunset and one is called Sunrise. And so I think one is just a bit darker and one is a bit lighter. It looks like you have waves of water or waves of sand sort of like intermixed with like the gold and then the dark chocolate bronze and then a bit of peach. This looks like it could be a bronzer, but maybe a bit of blush as well. Like you have like the blush, bronzer, and highlighter in one. You could swirl it all around and just apply. It looks lovely. I like the case. It gives me like, what is that, like tortoise shell? It looks a little bit like brown with a bit of gold. It looks really nice. I think it looks cute. And then we have the Bronze Goddess Nuit Night fragrance. So I want to know what the notes are. It says it's bergamot essence, pepper, ylang ylang with salted coconut. I love coconut. Okay, that sounds interesting. Blooming orchid, dark tonka, and some cashmere woody notes. I mean, salted coconut and tonka bean. That sounds very interesting. And also to me, that screams summer. Like it gives a summer tropical coconut vibe. I love that. I don't know what this smells like. I definitely would have to try it out in person to actually test it out, because blind buying a fragrance is pretty risky. But so overall, the vibe of the collection is a oui. I think it looks great. Will I actually go ahead and purchase it? I think that's probably a Non Merci. Oh, there's something else I totally forgot to mention. There looks like there's some sort of bronzing product. It's the Bronze Goddess All Over Face and Body Gloss Liquid Highlighter. I thought it was like a self-tanning product, but it's a liquid highlighter for your body, your face, your chest, décolleté, shoulders, whatever you want. Okay, so yeah. In actuality, will I go ahead and purchase this? Probably not. I don't know. Like, I like it. I just know that by the time summer vibes come out, there will be other brands that entice me more that I'll want, like Chanel Les Beige, even like Gucci, I'm certain, or, you know, like I think that there will be other bronzers coming out this year that I will be more excited about. I think it looks nice. I like the blue. I like the blue eyeshadow representation. Will I actually purchase it? Probably not. So it's going to be a non merci, but I like the vibe. All right, moving on are all items that are currently available for sale at Sephora. And the first item here is something that I blinked and I missed it. This is the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation SPF 15. Now, I believe there's also a matte version out. So this came out while I was on vacation along with 500 other releases, so I wasn't able to get my hands on it. This looks wonderful. It's Dior. I like the Forever Skin Glow. I have a couple of their foundations. I have this foundation that came out, I think 3 years ago. It has an SPF of 15, which is like nothing. This is a liquid foundation. It's supposed to be hydrating and long wearing. It has a medium coverage and it also has a radiant finish. Those are all typically things that I love. I prefer more of a light to medium coverage, but I'm certain you could sheer it out. I haven't really seen, I know that there are reviews of this foundation, but I haven't personally watched them yet. I'm certain it's great. I don't see why this would be bad. Typically, if an item comes out and I hear a lot about it, it's either one or the other. Like, it's either really great or really bad. And this one, I've seen a lot of like thumbnails and posts. I just haven't actually had the time to watch them. But from what I gather from browsing, I think people have enjoyed this foundation and I don't see why they wouldn't. Will I actually pick this up? Currently, I have the new NARS foundation. I have the new Chanel foundation. I might pick it up. I mean, do you want to see a review of this foundation? Let me know in the comments. It isn't that I don't want to try it. It's just I have a lot of other foundations on the go, and like, foundation is not something that's very easy to use up. It's not something you just finish in 3 months. So, I mean, I'm kind of hesitating just based off of that. It's just not something that, I don't know, it looks great. I'm certain it would be wonderful. Like, if I didn't have 2 new foundations, I would want to get this. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to review this foundation here. I definitely could pick it up, but I think it looks great. I think the shade range is great. It's very inclusive, which is very typical for Dior. I'm certain that it's a good foundation. It probably has more coverage than some of the other foundations that I have, which is always nice to have a good coverage foundation. Do I need it? Absolutely not. Do I want it? Okay, so this is gonna live in the land of peut-être, which means maybe. We'll see. You can convince me in the comments. I'm very easily persuaded when it comes to makeup. Moving on, we have something here from Yves Saint Laurent, YSL. This is the Lash Clash Extreme Volume Mascara. I love the packaging. I love the tube. I love the black with the gold. I love the YSL logo wrapping all the way around. I love the big fluffy wand. I always want my lashes, but better. I want fake lash effect with mascara, and this wand looks like it would give that effect. There are some promo photos, but like I rarely trust a promo photo, especially when it comes to mascara. I'm like, what? Like this looks, no. But I do believe that it could be a good mascara. I don't trust the promo photos for a second. Oftentimes, you know, when you go to a pharmacy or a drugstore and you see a promo photo for like pharmacy brand mascara, even like luxury brand mascara, if you look at like the tiny fine print, it says that the models are wearing false lashes with the mascara. Such lies. It says it's a couture mascara with an intense black finish with an oversized brush and fragrance-free, paraben-free for buildable black color and massive volume for up to all-day wear. Well, all mascara should be all-day wear. I mean, if mascara flakes off, that's bad. But this looks great. I love the words like oversized, volume, massive, volume, black. Like for me, a mascara has to be like the blackest black and the most voluminous. I mean, if I'm going to wear mascara, I'm going to wear mascara. So I think that this will be a oui for me. I just want to go shopping. I want to go to Holt Renfrew and like shop in person and see what's new, what's good, what's fresh. So this is definitely going to be a oui. Mascara is super easy, very low commitment. I mean, if I like it, it's great. I'm going to use it for a few months. If I don't like it, it's not that big of a deal. It's a lot less commitment than a foundation or a big eyeshadow palette. And this one to me looks great. So the new YSL Lash Clash Extreme Volume Mascara is a oui for me. Okay, last but not least, I have something here that I must share with you. I am compelled to share with you because I'm trying to find my words here. It is one of the either the silliest or the most extra thing I've seen in a long time. This is from Gucci. This is the Nail Art Stickers Kit. Stickers for your nails, retailing at $20 US. Now, one woman's extra is another woman's silly. So I don't want to shame you. If this is for you, if you see this and you're like, yes, I need to be extra, need to go all out, go ahead. It's a free country. Live your life. Enjoy. Personally, I don't think this will be for me. I love Gucci Beauty. I love their products. I love nail polish. But there's no crossover here with the nail art stickers. I mean, at least they're stickers for your nails, not stickers for like positive energy or anything like that. That would be something else. Listen, some people like to have really elaborate, extravagant nails and like to have all sorts of everything going on. It looks great whenever I see those nails. It looks wonderful. I don't know, I guess I'm more boring and I just do like my regular nail polish at home. But if you have longer nails, you could definitely stick these on. If you want to have Gucci nails, you can. So again, one woman's extra is another woman's silly. The only thing is I hope that these actually stick on properly, because if it's going to have a Gucci name, if it's going to be a luxury sticker, it better last a long time. At least like Gucci is selling these individually and not like in some extravagant over-the-top advent calendar. I'm looking at you, Chanel. Remember that advent calendar that came out for the holidays that was like, I think Canadian, it was like $1,200. And it had like 4 full-size products with a few stickers. That's insane. At least Gucci is selling them separately. But, I mean, they're cute. Absolutely not for me. Non merci. But maybe they're for you. And if they are for you, I hope you enjoy them. Well, I think that is it for today's video. What did we learn today? One woman's silly is another woman's extra. And apparently the Charlotte Tilbury matte eyeshadows are really bad. Don't buy them. that is today's Will I Buy It. Make sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you are buying in the future. Also, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel and make sure you hit that notification bell, because recently I posted a video and I got probably close to a dozen comments and messages from people telling me they had no idea that I had posted that day because my video did not show up for them anywhere on the internet. So make sure, double check that you're still subscribed. YouTube likes to unsubscribe people from me for some rude reason. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit the notification bell, because I'm certain you like these types of videos and you probably want to be in the know when they come out. Also, in today's video, we talked about Estee Lauder, we talked about YSL, we talked about Dior, and we talked about Gucci. Those are all brands and companies or families that I've talked about on my beauty history series. That is where I take a deep dive into an icon in the fashion or beauty world and talk about their life, their legacy, their impact. And those are 4 brands that I've talked about in a mini documentary, essentially. So if you want to watch that, I will leave a link below for my playlist for the beauty history series. And there is a new episode coming out the first Friday of every month, which is coming up very shortly. But on that note, I think that is all I have for you guys for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.